Howdy, we are MLG Consulting, and our project is the College Station Waterway Initiative. My name is Raul Mendez.
And I am Jessica Lara.
And I'm Travis Granberry.
College Station has been growing quickly, and with that rising population comes a need for transportation options and amenities available to the community. Our project aims to fulfill both of these needs by linking parks in order to create a safe, beautiful environment that would encourage a healthy lifestyle as well as improve overall connectivity within the city. Beginning at Century Square and ending at Central Park, this path will make walking and biking a viable alternative to driving and busing.
Based on our clients' needs, we have already predetermined the starting and ending locations. The project will begin at Century Square and end at Central Park. Due to very confined spaces around the city, including limited creeks and waterways, MLG Consulting has decided it was best to narrow it on bike lane transportation. This will increase connectivity within the city. We looked over various areas around College Station and focused on a path that contained the most attractions and highest feasibility. It was more efficient to revitalize areas with existing infrastructure rather than constructing entirely new ones. Some of the constraints we encountered was the limited space, and this was due to private property. This also led to establishing community support. Since the project will include some construction, the nearby residents might not be too pleased with a project such as this. There was also a lack of waterways in the city of College Station for us to work with. There has to be a reasonable budget along with the consideration of state and local regulations. Since there is already established businesses and residential homes, there was limited accessibility around the city. We also had to take into consideration any existing university development plans.
As Jessica mentioned, the project begins at Century Square off of University Drive across from Texas A&M University. An existing crosswalk in front of Century Square will serve as a crossing point to Texas A&M University's polo fields, where we have proposed the redevelopment of a sidewalk and a cart path, among other amenities. This path will lead pedestrians from Century Square to the highly regarded Bonfire Memorial structure before continuing to main campus. The field surrounding the memorial is used for several sporting activities, but there is plenty of room to incorporate additional attractions without invading on the space used for these activities. A covered picnic area with amenities has been proposed to provide these athletes, students, and visitors access to drinking water, shade, and a place to gather. To beautify the area and make use of the large space, a pond with a fountain feature has been recommended. Due to the close proximity of the Bonfire Memorial, a fountain design resembling the bonfire construction has been recommended. From here, the path will continue to an existing path along New Main Drive. This path has a safe crossing at Texas Avenue to Walton Drive, where it will join with the proposed route through College Station. Walton Drive has an existing painted bike lane, but we have proposed fresh paint on this road for the section leading to Puryear Drive. From there, down Puryear, a new bike lane has been recommended to the entrance of Thomas Park.
Thomas Park is a great location for our path because it already has an existing trail with several amenities, including a pool and picnic tables for cyclists to take a quick break. Following Thomas Park, the path will intersect between Puryear Drive and Dominic Drive. In this intersection, we plan on implementing a crosswalk. We also believe it is essential to have bike lane dividers around this area. The need for safety measures is greatly needed in parts of the city. This will provide a safety barrier for cyclists from passing automobiles. The bike lane dividers proposed will consist of circular concrete molds. These are efficient, low cost, easy to install, and visible. Following Dominic Drive, the path will continue into Stallings Drive, where Oaks Park is located.
Oaks Park already has many existing amenities, such as a covered basketball court and picnic area, as well as a frisbee golf course. But it ends at Harvey, which is a busy road. In order to make the crossing to Wolfspen Creek safer, we propose building a crosswalk. This will make drivers more aware of pedestrians and ensure a safe crossing. We made sure to include Wolfspen Creek because it already has many paved paths, a safe intersection, and is used extensively by the community throughout the year. Wolfspen Creek connects with Central Park Lane, which would receive the same bike lane dividers and ends directly at Central Park.
To analyze the feasibility of this project, we divided it into two phases. The first phase consists of all construction on Texas A&M's private property. This phase will be funded by the university and through donations from the community and former students. Texas A&M is rich with tradition and meaningful symbolism exemplified in things such as the Aggie Ring, the War Hymn, and the Bonfire Memorial. Construction of other attractions near the memorial could gain criticism if it is perceived as a distraction from the memorial. To counteract this, we have built symbolism into the fountain design to make it an extension of the memorial. The path will also provide safe and easy access for students and visitors to the popular new Century Square. This will allow more people to observe the many details in the Bonfire Memorial that would otherwise go unnoticed. The total cost comes out to about $350,000. To allow time to raise funds and increase the meaning of the construction, the date for completion of the fountain has been recommended on November 18th, 2029, which is the 30th anniversary of the tragedy. The second phase, containing the remaining bike lane modifications throughout College Station, will be funded by the city. The total cost of $26,000 is relatively low compared to the city's annual budget for park projects and could be easily implemented within a few months. While we believe these additions will improve the safety and increase access to the city's amenities to bikers, the city will most likely need to reference a cost-benefit analysis to approve these additions.
And that brings us to the end. MLG Consulting has focused on revitalization of College Station through the connectivity of various parks, including bike lanes. We believe the path chosen will be the most successful for the city. We appreciate your time and thank you for watching. Jacob.